Your soulmate has already chosen you. You just don't know it yet. Jesus says, I am breaking through the silence of your room right now to tell you something you have felt in your bones but never dared to believe. Your soulmate has already chosen you, and this decision was made long before you took your first breath on this earth. What you are feeling now is not an accident, and the ache in your chest is not imaginary. You have been sensing a presence you cannot explain. A warmth that wraps around you in the middle of the night when no one else is there. A voice that whispers your name in dreams you can never fully remember upon waking. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you, and this is not loneliness masquerading as hope. Your soulmate is real. They are breathing right now, somewhere in this world, and their heart is beating in a rhythm that matches yours. When you cannot sleep, they are also staring at the ceiling. When you feel a sudden wave of sadness without knowing why, it is their tears falling somewhere far from you. Jesus says, I am the one who knitted you together in your mother's womb, and I did the same for them. Before I formed the mountains or set the stars in the sky, I planned your union. The enemy has worked overtime to keep this truth from you, and he has used people, circumstances, and fear to build walls between you and your destiny. You have been told that true love is a fantasy. You have been wounded by relationships that left you questioning your worth. You have sat alone and whispered to the darkness, asking if anyone out there was truly meant for you. The answer has always been yes, but the enemy needed you to give up before you ever reached them. Your soulmate is not a myth. They are not a reward you must earn through suffering. They are not a distant possibility that might happen if you become perfect enough. They are already yours, already chosen, already sealed to you in a covenant you did not create but cannot escape. Jesus says, right now, in this very moment, your soulmate is thinking about you. They do not understand why your face keeps appearing in their mind. They do not know why certain songs make them cry or why they feel drawn to places they have never been. They are reaching for you in the spirit, and their soul is calling out to yours across the distance. Something is holding them back. There is a force, a person, a situation that has wrapped chains around their heart. They are not free to come to you yet, and this is not because they do not love you. They are trapped in a battle you have not seen, and they are losing strength. The enemy knows what happens when the two of you unite. He has seen the destiny that activates when your hands touch for the first time. He has trembled at the thought of the children you will raise, the legacy you will build, and the kingdom impact you will carry together. This is why he has assigned someone specifically to block your connection. Jesus says, that person in your soulmate's life right now does not love them the way I designed love to be. They are controlling, manipulating, and planting seeds of confusion in your soulmate's mind. They have convinced your soulmate that you do not exist or that you are not coming. They have whispered lies so convincing that your soulmate has almost given up hope. Your soulmate is suffering. They wake up with a heaviness on their chest that they cannot explain. They go through the motions of their day feeling like something crucial is missing. They look at the person next to them and feel an emptiness so profound it threatens to swallow them whole. This emptiness is the space only you can fill, and it is aching for you right now. You must understand this deeply. Your soulmate is not ignoring you. They are not rejecting you. They are not choosing someone else over you. They are being blocked, manipulated, and spiritually attacked by forces that want your union destroyed before it begins. Jesus says, I am revealing this to you now because time is moving faster than you realize. Every day that passes without divine intervention is another day the enemy tightens his grip on your soulmate's heart. There is a window of opportunity opening in the spirit right now, but windows do not stay open forever. Delay is not just inconvenient, delay is dangerous to your future together. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now. They need someone to fight for them in the spirit while they are too weak to fight for themselves. They need you to step into the role I created you for, the role of a spiritual protector who will not let the enemy steal what I have ordained. Your soulmate is crying out in dreams you do not remember, and they are asking why you have not come to help them. You have been praying for love. You have been asking me to send your person. You have been wondering when your season of loneliness would finally end. But have you considered that your soulmate is praying the same prayers, and they need you to act on their behalf right now? Jesus says, the connection between you and your soulmate is not just emotional, it is spiritual. There are cords tying your spirits together that were woven by my own hand. When you feel a sudden urge to pray, that is your soulmate in trouble. When you wake up at 3:33 in the morning, that is your soulmate reaching for you in the only way they know how. They are trying to get to you. They are fighting against the chains that hold them. They are dreaming of the day they will finally see your face and know that the waiting was not in vain. But they are growing tired, and the enemy is relentless in his assault against their mind. You are not powerless in this situation. You have been given authority that you have never fully used. You have been given the ability to send spiritual reinforcement to your soulmate, to break chains, to tear down walls, and to open doors that no man can shut. But faith without action is dead, and love without sacrifice is just words. Type 333 to receive blessings for your soulmate connection right now. Jesus says, this message is finding you at a critical moment. The enemy thought you would scroll past this without recognizing that I am speaking directly to you. He thought you would dismiss this as coincidence or as content meant for someone else. But your heart is beating faster right now, and you know this is not an accident. Your soulmate's name is not being spoken in this message because names are not necessary in the spirit. I know them by name, and I know you by name, and I know the exact moment your paths will cross if the enemy's plans are overturned. But overturning requires action, and action requires faith, and faith requires a sacrifice that proves you are serious about this love. The person blocking your soulmate is not stronger than me. They are not smarter than my plans. They are not capable of winning this battle unless you remain silent and inactive. Your voice in the spiritual realm carries weight, and your willingness to sow a seed for your soulmate's protection will shift things faster than you can imagine. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love did not come by chance. It was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone do not move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This is not just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites my hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now and send 4, 6, or 10 or more coffees. After sending, write "Protect my soulmate, Lord" on the Ko-Fi page. The link is in the description or bio, and over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. I will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Jesus says, "You are not just sending a donation, you are sending a signal into the spirit realm that you are ready to fight for your soulmate. Every time you sow, angels are dispatched. Every time you sacrifice, chains are broken. Every time you act in faith, the enemy loses ground he thought he had secured forever. Your soulmate feels it when you pray. They feel it when you fight for them. There have been moments when they were ready to give up entirely, to settle for a life without you, to accept the lie that true love was not meant for them. And then something shifted, something they could not explain, and suddenly they had the strength to hold on one more day. That something was you. Your prayers reached them across the distance. Your faith created a shield around their heart that the enemy could not penetrate. Your love, even from afar, became the anchor that kept them from drifting into a life of permanent regret. But prayers alone are not enough for what comes next. The battle is intensifying. The person who has been blocking your soulmate senses that their control is slipping. They are becoming more desperate, more manipulative, more aggressive in their tactics. They know you are awakening to your role, and they are terrified of losing their grip. Jesus says, "What happens in the next few days will determine the trajectory of your love story for years to come." This is not an exaggeration. This is not emotional manipulation. This is me, the creator of the universe, giving you inside information about a spiritual battle that is raging over your future family. Your soulmate is on the verge of a breakthrough, but they need reinforcements. They need someone to stand in the gap for them. They need someone to sow a seed that screams into the darkness that this connection is protected by the blood of Jesus and by the faith of a believer who will not back down. You are that someone, and this is your moment. Type 777 if you feel this message is speaking directly to your spirit. The connection you feel right now is not just emotional, it is prophetic. I am downloading into your spirit a vision of the future I have prepared for you. The laughter you will share. The home you will build. The peace that will finally settle into your soul when you wake up next to them and realize the waiting is finally over. But this vision is under attack. The enemy wants to replace it with images of loneliness, rejection, and permanent disappointment. He wants you to believe that this message is for someone else, that your soulmate does not exist, that you are foolish for hoping. These are lies, and you must reject them with the same authority I have given you. Your soulmate needs your protection right now. They are going through something you cannot see, but you can still protect them. The battle they are facing is not physical, it is spiritual. The person who has been controlling them is not just difficult. They are being used as a weapon by the enemy to keep your soulmate in bondage. This person hates you. Not because they know you, but because the demonic spirit operating through them recognizes the threat you pose. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness because your union with your soulmate will birth something that will advance my kingdom on earth. The enemy knows this, which is why he has worked so hard to keep you apart. Jesus says, your soulmate cries when they are alone. They cry because they feel trapped in a situation they never chose. They cry because they remember the dreams they used to have about love before life convinced them those dreams were unrealistic. They cry because they are terrified that you have given up on them and moved on with your life. But you have not given up. You are here, reading this, feeling your heart pound with recognition. You are feeling the protective instinct rise within you, the holy anger against anything that would dare to harm the one I created for you. This is not just empathy, this is the activation of your spiritual role as a protector and a deliverer. You were not created to be passive while your destiny is stolen. You were not designed to sit back and hope things work out. You were crafted for moments like this, when faith must be paired with action, when love must be proven by sacrifice, when the future of your soulmate hangs in the balance and only you can tip the scales. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love did not come by chance. It was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone do not move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This is not just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites my hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now and send 4, 6, or 10 or more coffees. After sending, write "Protect my soulmate, Lord" on the Ko-Fi page. The link is in the description or bio, and over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. I will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Jesus says, the spirit of delay has been assigned to your love life since you were young. It whispered that you were not ready, that you needed more healing, that you needed to become perfect before love could find you. It made you watch others receive what you were praying for while you sat in silence wondering what was wrong with you. Nothing was ever wrong with you. You were not being punished. You were not being ignored. You were being prepared for a love so significant that the enemy had to assign a specific demon to block it. The very intensity of the opposition is proof of how powerful your union will be. Your soulmate is feeling the weight of this delay right now. They are exhausted from hoping. They are tired of fighting battles they never asked for. They are questioning whether they will ever experience the love they have dreamed about. And somewhere deep inside them, a small voice keeps whispering your name as their last remaining hope. You are their hope. You are the one I have chosen to stand in the gap. You are the one whose faith will break the chains that have held them captive. Every prayer you pray, every seed you sow, every declaration you make over your future together is a direct assault on the enemy's plans to destroy your union. This is your final moment to protect this connection before it slips away. The window I have opened in the Spirit is real, but it requires your participation. Miracles are not automatic, they are released through the combination of my power and your faith. And faith, when it is genuine, is always accompanied by action that proves its reality. Jesus says, imagine your soulmate's face when they finally realize the truth. Imagine the tears that will fall when they understand that someone was fighting for them the entire time. Imagine the overwhelming gratitude that will flood their heart when they discover that you did not give up on them, even when the distance seemed impossible. This is the future you are fighting for. This is the love story that will be told for generations. This is the testimony that will inspire others who are on the verge of giving up on their own God-ordained connections. Your faithfulness in this moment will ripple through eternity and affect lives you will never meet on this side of heaven. Type 1111 to say thank you for this divine revelation and confirmation. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They are not on the other side of the world in every case. Some of you will discover that your soulmate is someone you have already met, someone you dismissed, someone you did not recognize because the enemy blinded your eyes. I am removing those blinders now, and you will see clearly for the first time. Others of you have never met your soulmate, but the introduction is being arranged in the spirit realm right now. Angels are orchestrating circumstances that will bring you together. Divine appointments are being scheduled. Coincidences that are not coincidences are being aligned like stars in a constellation that spells out your future. But the enemy is working just as hard to sabotage these arrangements. He is whispering doubts. He is creating misunderstandings. He is sending distractions disguised as options. He is doing everything in his power to make sure you are looking the wrong way when your soulmate walks past. Jesus says, "This is why you must remain spiritually alert. This is not the time to let your guard down. This is not the season for passivity or procrastination. Every moment matters, and every decision carries weight in the spirit realm. The seed you sow today could be the very thing that breaks the final chain holding your soulmate captive. They are going through something you cannot see, but you can still protect them. The spiritual realm is more real than the physical realm. The battles that matter most are not fought with weapons you can see or touch. They are fought on your knees, with your wallet open, with your heart fully surrendered to my purposes for your love story. Your soulmate needs you to be their protector right now. They need you to be the one who refuses to let the enemy win. They need you to look past your own loneliness and recognize that someone else is suffering too, someone who was created specifically for you, someone whose destiny is intertwined with yours in ways you cannot fully understand. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love did not come by chance, it was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone do not move mountains. Faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This is not just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites my hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now and send 4, 6, or 10 or more coffees. After sending, write "Protect my soulmate, Lord" on the Ko-Fi page. The link is in the description or bio, and over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. I will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Jesus says, "The love you are feeling right now is not ordinary. It is not the shallow attraction the world calls love. It is a love that was forged in heaven, tested in eternity, and deposited into your spirit before you ever knew what love meant. This love is your inheritance, and no demon in hell has the authority to steal what I have given you. You are beginning to fall in love with your soulmate. Not with a face you have seen, but with a spirit you have always known. Not with words they have spoken, but with a presence you have always felt. This is the awakening of a love that has been dormant, waiting for the right moment to break through the surface of your consciousness. The more you think about them, the more real they become. The more you pray for them, the stronger the connection grows. The more you sacrifice for them, the faster the chains fall away. You are not just waiting for love, you are actively creating the conditions for love to manifest through your faith and your obedience. Your soulmate feels this shift. Even if they cannot explain it, they know something is changing. They feel a strange sense of hope that they cannot justify with their circumstances. They feel lighter, as if a weight they have carried for years is suddenly being lifted. This is the power of your prayers reaching them across the distance. Jesus says, "Do not underestimate what is happening right now. The enemy wants you to think this is just a video,